to bowl first. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to match number 21, the third of the triple header here at the fan code DCC X10 Rapid Fire Division 1. We're live from the Sevens Cricket Stadium. It's VTAC Volts against the Defenders Cricket Club. And let's not waste any time and go down to the toss with the two captains.
A very good evening and welcome once again to Sevens Cricket Stadium. It's match number 21 between Defenders CC and VTAC Volts. I have both the captains, Mr. Vinan and Defenders CC captain Yasser Maharvi, and most importantly the match referee Shiju with us. Home team is VTAC Volts, so they will flip the coin. Heads is a call by Yasser Maharvi, has called rightly so. What have you elected?
We want to bowl first because there is a dew factor, so we want to restrict them on as low as we can, and we'll try to chase that comfortably, inshallah.
As we're coming after a long break, other boys are ready for this format, especially the T10.
Yes, we have a break in T10, but we're playing other games, so everyone is ready, inshallah. We'll give our 100%.
And any new faces in the squad?
Yeah, Mohammad Imran and Mushtaq Ali is playing. Both are playing first game.
All the best, Yasser bhai, and have a nice game.
Thank you.
And we have the hat-trick man from the previous game. Vinan bhai, unlucky with the toss, but still, would you have opted to bat first because they are bowling first now?
Yeah, we would also like to have done the chase. We want to know the target which we can chase. We would like to keep them under 100 and successfully chase the target. So, but anyway, it's all a part of the game.
And last night was a commanding win. So, are there any changes from the squad?
Yeah, a few changes because few of the players have other commitments with their respective teams. So we are trying to bring in one under-19 cricketer from Sharjah, Yuvraj, and Biju Thomas, and Biju misses out. We are bringing back Maza. So that's it.
All the best and have a nice game, Vinan bhai. So the news from the center is that Defender CC has won the toss and they have elected to bowl first.
Well, thank you, Mudassir Ali. So there you have it, the news from the centre. Defenders winning the toss, electing to field first. We have welcomed Kes Farooq into the comm box. Vinan Nair, the captain, hat-trick hero. In the last game, Sheridan Hatfield, the wicket-keeper, Arman Sajnani, Mazhar Hussain, Muzammil Qasim, Mohammad Ajmal, Fahad Abusher plays today. Saqlain Haider, dashing all-rounder. Veera Pandian, Darshan Pagrani and Sohail Qazi. So very similar lineup from yesterday, just one change with Fahad Abusher coming in.
The defenders lineup: Mohammad Yasser Maharvi, the captain, Suleiman Butt, Rizwan Amanat, Wajid Khan, the dashing Wajid Khan, Salman Babar, Mohammad Imran Odi, Syed Saqlain Shah, Farhan Babar, Saqib Manshad and Mushtaq Ali.
Yeah, they've gone with a very strong side. That man Wajid Khan, the one to watch. Perfect all-rounder in this format. So that's the table so far for Group A. IGM 5 on 5, unbeaten in the tournament so far. DCC Stall, it's at number 2. 3 wins and 3 losses for them. Even Stevens Defender playing their 4th game. They'd like to put one up in the wins column. VTAC Volts would like to do the same in their 6th game. And Liari Kings, well, they'll have to perform a miracle to get off the mark here. 5 games, 5 losses.
Yeah, it's shaping up to be an interesting group as we get into this game. That's the points table for Group B. 11 Ace, top of the table with 6 points. Future Mattress and Colata Chocolates, 4 points apiece. Future Mattress has played 1 game less. In Pacific Group with 2 points, and 7 District has only played 1 game so far, and they haven't put any points on the board.
And just a reminder to all our viewers that the top 2 teams in terms of points between the 2 groups will go into the semi-finals directly, and 3, 4, 5 and 6 will play quarterfinals or eliminators as they're called now. It's a lot to play for in this fan code DCC X10 live from the Sevens Stadium in Dubai. We're ready to start, and it's Mazhar Hussain opening the batting. Missed out yesterday, didn't play the game, and in fact he wasn't even needed because that man on your screen, Saqlain Haider, played a brilliant knock. They were chasing a small total, but he played aggressive cricket, scored 41 and finished the game off for VTAC. Farhan Babar, the keeper for defenders. One of the few sides that plays 3 keepers. Imran Odi, a keeper as well.
Yeah, Saklan looks like a good package. He bats well. He runs hard between the wickets. He's a good fielder and a very decent off spinner as well. That's his performance stats to date. 93 runs in 4 innings at an average of 23. The best of 40 not out in the last game and a strike rate of 155.
If you can get that strike rate up to the 175, 180, that would be wonderful for VTAC Worlds. Mazhar Hussain, just the 150, but what a crucial 50 that was against the Liari Kings when they had lost 3 wickets in the first over. And it's the captain of defenders, Yasir Marvi, with the new ball. 2 wickets to his name so far. The economy rate touch higher than we're used to seeing. But at least he's got his colour coordination spot on. The red shoes matching that red kit.
Right arm over, play!
He's bowling with a regular field, an offside ring and a carbon protection on the leg side.
First ball cutting in hard. Saqib Manshid at short third man. And Yasir Marvi, yes, well, he has a lot of fast bowling options, Mushtaq Ali and Saqib Manshid, but he likes bowling with the new ball, the first over, setting the tone for his defenders team. And so far, one of the 2 teams that likes to chase after winning the toss. The other team is VTAC Worlds, who unfortunately have to bat first. And first ball, the umpires are checking with each other. It seems to be they've picked up a lemon from the box, as they say.
Just a minor check on the ball as we see that replay of the first delivery that darted in towards Saklan. It was like a off cutter, slower off cutter.
Well, a very good delivery on target. Ball 1 down the leg side. This time he's missed out. Mazhar Hussain hitting the pads. Will be a leg by. It was a half volley on leg stump cast, and Mazhar Hussain will be very disappointed to have missed out.
Yeah, there's lots of open space on the leg side. He's not going to be happy about missing out on that one, as they've run through for a leg by. And another one towards the pads, and Saklan Heather runs through for another leg by.
Well, Yasir Marvi, after that first delivery, just drifting on the pads. He has the field for it, got a deep square leg and a long on in place. But you don't want to try that again against Mazhar Hussain. He's very strong on the onside. Oh, he's missed out again. Well, that seems to be the best delivery to bowl to VTAC Worlds. A half volley on leg stump. 3 leg bys. And just the 4 runs so far. Any other day, that would have been back-to-back boundaries.
Yeah, that's a hat trick of leg bys. It's like we've watched an action replay of the previous balls.
Right on the pads. That was close. But because of what happened in the previous 2 deliveries, the umpire knows that that ball would have swung or cut past that leg stump. Probably not hitting. GB Alex. And they've run 2. Well, he's given it as runs. So an inside edge saving Saklan Heather.
Oh, he's hit him on the pads again. So brilliant first over from Yasir Maharwi. The batsmen have not been able to get bat on ball as VTAC Worlds finish off the first over at 6 without loss.
Saqib Manshad coming in to bowl. Left arm fast. Takes the ball away from the right-hander. Just like that. And that's why he's got a very aggressive field. A third man deep and deep cover. And everybody else in the circle on the offside. One of those rare left-arm fast bowlers that sticks to that off-stump line and keeps taking the ball away.
Yeah, we've seen him consistently bowl that. Perhaps, he needs to develop the one that goes the other way as well. Someone, something like what a Danish Qureshi does. That would make him a lot more competitive and a lot more, destructive in games of such a nature.
Oh, he's gone for the outside edge. Thick half of the bat. There was a long on in place. A change in the field. They brought in the cover fielder. And he's gone straight. Skewed it over long off for a boundary. Well, I don't understand that long on fielder if you're bowling outside off stump and taking the ball away.
He's probably better off with a long off because he bowls that outswing.
Oh, this time in that vacant cover region, they had brought in that fielder. And he's toying with them, Mazhar Hussain. Well, this is baffling field placing, baffling captaincy to say the least. They had the plan. It was perfect in hindsight. They've changed it and given him a long on fielder. And back-to-back boundaries now for Mazhar Hussain.
They seem a little bit confused with their field placing. And Mazhar has hit that towards that long on fielder. And he's taken the catch. A comedy of errors in the second over of the inning.
Well, a simple catch in the end for Mohammad Imran. And Kais Farooq and Abdur Rahman in the comm box clearly don't know anything about cricket. Right into the hands of the fielder position there. You have to say that's good bowling as well. He tightened that line. And that's why Mazhar Hussain going towards the leg side. 14 for 1. Mazhar Hussain very disappointed after back-to-back boundaries, throwing his wicket away. A new batsman walking in is Yuvraj Baura. What a talent this lad is. A youngster has been scoring oodles of runs. A very good addition to this VTAC side, I have to say.
He's part of the under-19 setup, plays for Sharjah. Oh, he had a wild swing at that first one that he faces. A play and a miss.
Well, Kes, you were saying about Saqib Manshad developing that in-swinger. I think we need to get Shoaib Ahmed to have a conversation with him. Shoaib Ahmed, left-arm fast bowler as well, but he swings the ball in to the right-hander. It's a different angle when you're continuously taking the ball away. And then that surprise delivery would be the one that comes in. Usually the other way around for left-arm fast bowlers. But Saqib Manshad, after conceding back-to-back boundaries, gets a wicket and no more runs. After that, 8 in the over. VTAC was 14 for 1 at the end of 2.
Power play, guys.
Yasser Marvi comes in as they take the floating power play. Saklan Haider unable to get any timing. It's the same wicket, it's the same Saklan Haider, but that's the beauty of the game. Every day is a new challenge. Yasser Marvi cutting that ball in a medium pace, and Saklan Haider just not able to get any timing on it.
Yeah, you need to start from zero every single game. It doesn't matter what you got in the previous games. It's all start from scratch as Yuvraj plays that towards the long on fielder. And they've run through for a quick double. That's good running between the wickets.
Yeah, very good running. Just confirming the fielders that have been positioned deep. It's 3 fielders and all 3 of them are on the leg side. Square leg, mid wicket and long on. That was the last over that he bowled. Hit the pads on Will. No batsman able to get any bat on it. And that last one was very close. Given his runs, so an inside edge saving him. Then a frustrating look when he missed out another leg stump half volley. And Yasser Marvi bowling in the power play. The floating power play, you have the option of an additional fielder outside the circle, not the traditional 2. This is a good ploy of having those 3 outside. Maybe get in a short mid-wicket as well and just cut down that single. Oh, swing and a miss. Yuvraj Bowra wanted to send that ball all the way to a lane. And all he is connected with is the cool breeze at the 7s.
Yeah, it's Yuvraj's first game in the T10 format, and I believe so. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. And Yasser got a very smart ploy. He's protecting that leg side. He bowls from wide of the crease, and he's always angling the ball into the batsman's pads.
Another swing and a miss, and that one was very close to the off stump. Yuvraj is very lucky here that the 7's wicket has a bit of bounce on it. That would have crashed into the stumps, case.
If we were an oval 1, that's probably what would have happened.
Goes for the fuller delivery this time. And a single to Imran Odi. Frustration for Yuvraj and VTAC Volts. They've missed out on at least 5 deliveries that on any other day would have been hit for a 4, if not a 6.
And they've potentially missed out on 3 power play overs. And with not a lot on the board. So that's going to put extra pressure on their batsmen in the remaining 7.
Yeah, very well spotted there. Taking that floating power play and unable to get boundaries. It's chance of a run out here. Farhan Babar has missed. Wasn't able to collect the bounce, a bit awkward. Some good running between the wickets. The youngsters are going to run hard here. Yasser Marvi finishes a brilliant spell, 9 in his 2 overs, and VTAC Volts 20 for 1 in the end of 3. Saqib Manchit will continue. Oh, hit on the arm. Protection and third man, just a single. Yuvraj Bowra is playing a bit too aggressively, losing his shape, as you say, Kes, and unable to connect with the ball.
He seems to be struggling. 4 of 7 at the moment. And talking about Saqib, we were talking a little bit earlier about his ability to swing the ball out. You know, that his body falls towards the right side, and that's probably why he gets that outswing going.
In the air, and a very good catch taken by Salman Babar. Well, those red shoes are definitely doing it for the defenders. It was a difficult chance. He was running towards the ball. A very good catch taken. He's been a safe fielder, Salman Babar, for the defenders. Brilliantly held. And it's Saqlain Haider who has to walk back after a brilliant knock yesterday, failing today. 6 of 7. VTAC Walls 21 for 2. New batsman walking in is Fahad Abusher. What seems to be funky gear is the topic of the day. Those red shoes for the defenders and that very stylish black helmet for Fahad.
Yeah, he's a hard hitter of the ball. And coming back to Saqib, I think if Saqib can develop an aspect where he gets a little bit closer to the stumps as well, he might be able to get that straighter one going, or perhaps get the ball swinging in as well. You consistently see him falling over when he's bowling, and that's why he gets that outswing going.
Played off the back foot towards point. Yasir fielding there. Yuvraj now on strike. Fahad Abusher getting off the mark. First ball. Saqib 2 for 9. Good decision by Yasir Marvi to continue with him. Finish off his spell with the new ball. Goes for the Yorker this time. Played nicely. Mushtaq Ali. He's quick as well. Probably use him as a death bowler.
Well, Yuvraj needs to pick his pace up a little bit. The 10 overs, there's a fast-paced game. You arrive at the 8th, 9th and 10th over in no time, and you don't want to be left with not many runs on the board.
Well, Fahad Abusher, good thing is he's playing straight, showing the full face of the bat. But this is a very good start by the defenders. They haven't conceded a lot of runs, just those 2 back-to-back boundaries against Saqib Manshad, and then he got the wicket of Mazhar. And since then, there hasn't been a boundary.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen, perhaps Sheridan or maybe Darshan Pagrani, who's been hitting the ball well as well. Either one of them come up the order a little bit as VTAC Volts finish the 4th over at 24 for 2.
Just the 2 bowlers used in the 4 overs. And the problem right there, that second column, 9 dot balls in the 24 that they've played. This would be a very good start, even in a 20 over game, let alone a 10 over match. And the trouble continues for VTAC was as Wajid Khan comes into bowl. He's a tricky customer, deceptively quick, very difficult to hit. There's one man who can hit any bowler, is that man on your screen, Fahad Abusher. Slot delivery, and he's played it down to long on. Slight fumble by Imran. He was not looking, Fahad Abusher. I tell you what, a direct hit from there would have made it very interesting. Fahad Abusher had no clue that the fielder had thrown the ball. Have a look at this run. Look at Fahad Abusher. Turns around quickly and runs off, and the ball almost hitting the stumps.
And that's a wide, an extra added to the total.
A Yorker from Wajid. Rizwan Amanat. He's had a quiet tournament so far. That's a look at the double attempt. Takes a single, turns around and looks at his partner. No idea. And look at where the ball was when he turned back. A direct. Whoa!
Whoa.
Bowler killer. Fahad Abu Sher almost taking Wajid's head off. That's one way to take him out of the game. Wajid was complaining about his hand when the throw came in from the boundary, and he's done really well to save his face there.
That was nasty. That could have been nasty. It was hit with a lot of power by Fahad. Oh, it's a very, very well directed bouncer by Wajid Khan.
Well, he's returned the favor, but to the wrong batsman. Yuvraj is asking him, I didn't do it. Look at this. Hit fiercely back towards the bowler. A certain perfectionists like yourself would have said it's a drop chance. But I'm just going to say Wajid is very lucky still in the field.
And that's been played down towards long off for another single. Oh, and they've run through for a double. Very, very poor execution again from the fielding side.
Well, we saw this in that innings by Liari Kings. It just takes 3 overs to change the momentum. This 29 for 2 could easily become 90 in the 10 overs. You don't want to give away free runs. Yuvraj Bora this time hits it straight, very hard. Fielded well again by Imran. A single to end the over. A good over in the end by Wajid. 5 overs done. VTAC was 31 for 2. And there'll be a change in the com box. Going to be Mudassir Ali and Shoaib Ahmed to take you to the end of the innings.
Thanks a lot, Abdur Rahman and Khayas Farooq. Struggling at this point of time. VTAC Walls, the change they have made in absence of Biju Thomas, it's Yuvraj. Nice looking shot played towards the bowler. In the meanwhile, I got with me my dear friend Shoaib Ahmed. Welcome to Combox, Shoaib.
Thank you, Mudassir. Good evening. You're right. 5 overs have been bowled. 32 VTAC bowls as Mushtaq is down. As that ball was hit straight back at him. I think it hit his shin. Yes, and that hurts. Let me tell you, that definitely hurts when that ball hits your shin bone. That pain is excruciating.
And at the background, the captain is least bothered.
Well, he knows Mushtaq is a strong man. He'll be up on his feet. That magic spray will work its magic. But VTAC Volts, they need some magic in their innings.
For that, Yuvraj needs to shine tonight. The other end, it's Fahad Abusha batting on 4. Previous game, we have seen the last 5 over 71 runs were yielded by the Liari Kings against IGM. Fahad goes towards the mid-wicket. Fielder coming down. A beautiful catch taken by Saqib Manshad, the fast bowler Manshad. Cutting that pace, Mushtaq was able to get rid of Fahad Abusha. Trying to go big. Well judged catch taken by Saqib Manshad. Wicket number 3 goes down for VTAC Wolves, 32 for 3. his gentle medium pace, able to get the wicket of Fahad Abushar. Mushtaq continues. 6th over, Veera Pandyan, the new batter. Brilliantly bowled and well fielded of his own bowling. Mushtaq, a very passionate cricketer. Winning the toss, electric bowl first. Doing good job, the bowlers of Defender CC.
Fuller delivery from Mushtaq. Veera Pandyan, he's off the mark with that single.
Veera Pandyan Arivalagan off the mark. 333 VTAC Wolves. Trying to go big towards mid wicket. One bounce. Fielder comes into play. Just a single.
Yes, Veera Pandyan, he's got the ability to hit some big hits, especially against defenders. I think that bowling, that kind of bowling suits Veera Pandyan.
Look at that backlift by Veera Pandyan. It reminds me of the Lagan character. 6 gone, 35 for 3 VTAC Wolves.
Bowling change, right arm over.
So for the 7th over, it's Salman bowling his first over of the match. Veera Pandyan batting on 2 and Yuvraj on 10. Veera will be facing Salman into the block hole. A quick single taken by Veera and Yuvraj. Struggling VTAC Wolves. Watching Salman bowls after ages. Used to be very quick. Trying to make room for himself and play towards the mid wicket. A slow delivery, just a single for Yuvraj, struggling to find those odd boundaries VTAC Wolves batters.
Yes, Salman, he is a smart bowler. At what we've seen in the first game, he was asked to bowl the 7th and the 9th over, I think. Mixed it up really nicely. He's got a good Yorker. Gets that ball right into the block hole. This time he's gone down the leg side. You speak highly about someone. You praise that bowler. You say he's a good bowler, and then he bowls a wide.
The commentator's curse always works for the players. Way down the leg, and very well done by his younger brother. It's a Farhan. Yuvraj goes big, goes straight over the bowler's head. One bounce. A much needed boundary from the blade of Yuvraj.
Yeah, that is the right word there. Much needed. They need a lot more of these boundaries. On that occasion, it was a full delivery, clearing his front leg and playing it over the bowler's head for 4. Nicely timed. Length again, good length. Using his feet, Barua, but missing it completely.
Sure, this tournament has brought some old memories, meeting our old friends with whom we played earlier, and we were discussing one match which we played together in sevens. Brilliant batting by Yuvraj Barua, making room for himself at the last moment, adjusting and playing over short third man ball, racing towards the fence for yet another boundary in this over from the blade of Yuvraj Barua.
Yes, making room for himself. That's smart batting. He knew that it's going to be a length delivery. Tried to play it over point, gets an edge, but will get 4, and that is what is important. Those runs on the board. Doesn't matter how they come, as long as they come. Oh, that's nicely played. That's smacked towards cover sweeper. Good fielding in the deep. I think it was Mushtaq who's done well to keep that inside the ropes. 2 more runs added to the total. 7 overs have been bowled. 49 for 3.
VTAC quick run has been taken by Veera Pandian. They went for that second run. Rizwan Amanat was the fielder. And look at that glove work. Poor wicket keeping skills shown by Farhan Baba.
Yes, that's a very, very disappointing effort from Farhan. That was a big chance. Another big swing from Veera Pandian. Hasn't been able to middle the ball yet. Runner ball 6 for him. VTAC Wolves will want to get to at least 85-90 runs if they want to defend against the defenders.
Word of play by Shoaib Ahmed.
That's a good hit. That is a very good hit from Yuvraj. I think in this innings, that is the cleanest hit that we've seen so far. Yuvraj Barua clears his front leg and gets 6 runs.
Don't go on his size. The little man sends Mushtaq out of the park. A brilliant shot by Yuvraj Barua. Waited and connects well this time.
Another hit straight down the ground. It's gone high up in the air. Who wants it? Oh, good attempt. Came underneath the ball, but just couldn't hold on to it. That was half chance, but should have been taken. He did everything right, got there in time, just couldn't hold on to the catch.
It was Saklen Shah, one of the safest hands in this team. Was almost there, but completely misses. Luckily, nothing got damaged.
Using his feet again, Yuvraj Barua.
Last 11 deliveries has resulted in 26 runs. A late fight back shown here by especially Yuvraj, the young talented Yuvraj Barua, batting on 30 of just 23 deliveries. Veera Pandian needs to find that boundary. The last ball.
Catch it is the call. It's been hit straight to Saqib Manshad. A single to end the over. 8 overs. VTAC Wolves are 62 for 3.
And talking about the bowling chart of defender CC, Mohammad Yasamar with the captain bowled out his 2 overs, gave away 9 runs with an economy of 4.50. Saqib Manshad, pick of the bowlers, 2 wickets to his name, 2 overs, 11 runs. Wajid Khan, just 1 over to his name, 7 runs. Mushtaq Ali, 2 overs, 17, 1 wicket. Salman Baba was bit expensive tonight, 1 over, 14 runs. And straight away, there's a change in the bowling. Comes in left arm orthodox spin bowler Rizwan Amanat. And this time Veera Pandyan goes big towards the mid wicket. Humongous shot by Veera Pandyan welcomes Rizwan Amanat with a maximum.
Well, finally, Veera Pandyan has got one from the middle of the bat, waited on that occasion and just tonked it towards the cow corner. That's a big six from the bat of the big man, Veera Pandyan. He moves on to 13. Another big hit attempt will land safely. Are they looking for two? A direct hit, appeal. They've gone upstairs. Direct hits are always very close. But we'll have to find out whether Yuvraj Barua was home before the stumps were disturbed.
He looks very much confident, Yuvraj Barua. A brilliant effort from the fielder. Trying to go over mid-wicket once again. Look at that pick and throw, direct hit. It's a close call, Shoaib. Touch and go. Full marks to the fielder. Here comes the ball, and I think he's shot by millimeters, Yuvraj.
Very tough call to take for the umpires as well. Okay, let's look at that frame by frame. Here he's still out of the crease. Still out. He's still out. I think that's out. That's great camera work. And Yuvraj Barua, he'll have to walk back. I said those direct hits are always close. This time not in the favor of Yuvraj. Was found short, and a brilliant effort in the field has got them that wicket of Yuvraj Barua.
So batting beautifully. It's unfortunate for Yuvraj that he's walking back. Brilliant fielding effort, and he made 30 of 23 deliveries, and it was Imran, the fielder, Yuvraj Barua, with the help of 2 fours and 1 maximum 69 for 4 after 8.2 overs.
.69 for 4. Goes downtown. Has connected it well. Straight down the ground. Beautiful hit from Veera Pandyan. So the runs that were lacking in the first half, they're coming now nice and easy for VTAC Wolves, thanks to some brilliant hitting from Veera Pandyan.
Doesn't matter where you bowl, he will go hard at you. Veera Pandyan, the Bahubali of this lineup. I think it's a 1 bounce 4. Oh, what a great work by our camera team, following the ball very closely. Goes big, high, miles up in the air. Fielder coming down. An easy catch. Gone begging. It was Wajid Khan. Poor running by Veera Pandyan.
Well, I think he's home. Mudassir feels it's out. First of all, let's mention that it was a catch that should have been taken. The reverse cup, not easy. You don't need to take those catches in that fashion if you're not 100% sure about it. I think he's safe.
Definitely, I think he's safe, and full marks should be given to the bowler. He was ready for that, and
you know, it would have been a directed had the keeper Farhan not collected in front of the stumps, that would have been a different scenario. But by the time he collected it and disturbed the bails, I think Veera Pandyan reached home. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal because that is the final call and that is the opinion that matters. But as of now, we feel that he is home.
Waiting and waiting. Veera Pandyan. Full marks should be given to Rizwan Amanat. A quick throw by Wajid and presence of mind after collecting the ball, throwing at the striker, and Rizwan Amanat still taking his time. The third umpire. Last moment he dragged his bat. Rightly said by Shoaib, he should have waited the keeper. Got excited and collected in front of the wickets. Survives Veera Pandyan. So 2 runs will be added to the total, and the good news for VTAC Wolves is Veera Pandyan is on strike.
This has been an important knock for VTAC Wolves. It's important now that these 2 players try to play the remaining 8 deliveries. Goes big again. Catch it is the call. This time it's taken, so that innings from Veera Pandyan we thought would change the game in favor of VTAC Wolves. Not to be. He will have to walk back. Rizwan gets his first wicket, and that was good bowling from Rizwan.
Experience. Rizwan Amanat. Slow in the air, trying to go big. Waited and waited for this delivery to dispatch Veera Pandyan. Imran was the fielder. Walks back Veera Pandyan after making quick 20 of just 12 deliveries with the help of one boundary and 1/675 for 5 after 8.5 overs.
Played straight to the short cover fielder. Sheridan limping for that run. He's not 100% fit, but he's still out there giving his 100%.
9 gone, 76 for 5. Wajid Khan, known to bowl in the death overs. Yorker delivery. The block hole, just a single. So for the first time, Sheridan will be facing a ball in this match. They need a couple of boundaries at least, try to reach that 90 mark.
That's hit straight too long off. He wants the second, Sheridan. Will only be a single. Muzammil Qasim now on strike.
A fumble by Saklain. He's badly hurted his knee and he's limping. I don't understand why you want to play when you are injured. A full toss delivery. There's a chance, and at last, not at all happy Sheridan. Poor cricket by both the players of VTAC Volts.
Yes, that was never a run, to be honest, because that ball was hit straight. It hit the pads and it came straight to the bowler, and that was a direct hit. Sheridan was desperate to get back on strike, but I think sometimes there is never a run, and you can't produce a run out of nowhere. He's run out, he's walking back.
The reason why I was saying the poor cricket by two batters, a full toss, juicy full toss was completely missed by Muzammil, and with this wicket, score moves to 80 for the loss of 6 wickets, 9.4 overs.
Edged. Ball will race away towards the boundary. Lucky boundary coming in just at the right time for VTAC Volts.
Into the block hole. The lemon cut comes from the blade of Muzammil. Lucky boundary for VTAC Volts. Captain walks in, Vinan Nair. What a character he is. First player to pick the hat-trick. Once again, Yorker delivery. Saqib Manshad coming all the way from the deep. Just a single. So with that single, they have managed 85 in the allotted 10 overs VTAC Volts for the loss of 6 wickets.
Yes, below par total, defenders will feel that they can chase this total down, and VTAC Volts, they'll have to bowl really well to restrict defenders from getting to that chase. 100 would have been a par score. And defenders are the happier side after the end of the first innings.
Definitely they should feel that they are in a comfortable position. And talking about the VTAC Volts batting chart, nothing much to talk. In the top order, Mazhar and Saklin got dismissed cheaply. It was Yuvraj, the youngster, made 30. Fahad came in and gone early. Veera Pandyan, a quick fire 20 of 12 deliveries. Sheridan was unlucky, he got run out. And Muzammil, 9 runs to his name of 6 deliveries. Vinan Nair remained unbeaten at the non-striker, and 7 extras has been conceded by the bowlers. And talking about the bowling, defender CC started off with the captain. He was brilliant, 2 overs, 9 runs with an economy of 4.50. Saqib Manshad, pick off the bowlers, 2 wickets, 11 runs in his allotted 2 overs. Wajid Khan, 2 overs, 16 runs.
Yeah, and Mushtaq Ali getting a wicket. Rizwan Amanat also getting a wicket, but they were expensive, Salman and Rizwan, and that's how they managed to get to 85 for the loss of 6. That's the highlights of the first innings. VTAC Volts batting first. First, they couldn't get a good power play for themselves. Yes, they got a few odd boundaries here and there, but just couldn't fire. That was the wicket of the bowling of Saqib Manshad. His pace was a little too much for the batters of VTAC Volts. Mushtaq came in, and he was also amongst the wickets. A good catch from Saqib Manshad. Good hitting in that over from Salman. They got a few boundaries from the bat of Yuvraj Barua. He was looking good and hit a few important boundaries. Just when they were trying to accelerate, this happened. That ball went high up in the air. Yuvraj Barua, looking for the second, was run out. Veera Pandyan was out at long off as well, trying to accelerate on that delivery. That was an easy catch towards long off. That was the run out of Sheridan. He wanted to get on strike. He was never going to make it back. Defender CC, they need 86 runs in 10 overs. And we'll bring that run chase after a short break. So stay tuned and do not go anywhere.
A very good evening and welcome back to 7th Cricket Stadium. It's match number 21, VTAC Wolves versus Defender CC. Earlier, Defender CC has won the toss and they have elected to bowl first. And they did a good job restricting the VTAC Wolves below 90. They made 85 in allotted 10 overs and Mazhar and Saklain came into bat. Much was not done by them. 8 and 6 to Mazhar and Saklain. Yuvraj, the young talented Yuvraj, scored quick 30. Fahad disappointed, only 4 runs. So Veera Pandian, brilliant hitting, 20 he managed off 12 deliveries. Then it was a Sheridan, just a single, and Muzammil made 9 runs. Vinan, the captain, remained not out. And talking about the bowling chart, it was led by captain Yasser Maharvi, 2 overs, 9 runs. Saqib Manshad was the pick of the bowler, 2 overs, 11 runs. And then it was Mushtaq Ali who got 1 wicket, and Rizwan Amanat, a bit expensive, but still he managed to get a wicket to his name. And the extras column shows 7. And to bring the second innings commentary, I have with me Mr. Khais Farooq. A pleasant evening, but still you look very dull.
Well, it's been an interesting day. We've had a couple of good games, and we're about to finish off with Defenders needing 86 to win off their allotted 10 overs, and that man, Wajid Khan, on your crease. You can expect him to get a fiery start along with Mohammad Imran Odi. We know both of them can hit the ball really hard, so we're in for a very interesting evening as Defenders look to chase that target down.
2 innings, 88 runs, and the strike rate. We need to check the strike rates in this format. It's 195. A hard-hitting batsman who loves to go all out in the power play. And with him is Mohammad Imran Odi, 2 matches, 46 runs, and the strike rate is just below Wajid Khan's strike rate, 191. And to start the bowling proceedings, it's Sohail Qazi with the new ball. Weather has been kind throughout this tournament. Under the patronage of DCC, this tournament is being played at 7th Cricket Stadium. So the first ball and on strike is Wajid Khan.
That's a very good start from Sohail Qazi first up. Just a good length delivery. Wajid's tried to hit that towards the mid-wicket area. It's going to be an interesting chase. I'd personally like to see, Vinan, Darshan and the Saklain Heather being brought into the picture a little bit early. As we see Wajid hit that straight down the ground. There's protection in that area. They've run through for a single and Defenders have the first run on the board.
Smart thinking by Vinan, I would say. He had that long on, which saved Sohail Qazi. A full toss delivery played straight towards the long on fielder. For the first time, it's Mohammad Imran facing Sohail Qazi. This time on the back foot, goes towards the mid wicket. But a slow outfield helping Sohail Qazi. Not at all happy the way he bowled this. He doesn't have that protection at the mid wicket, but still went for that shorter delivery.
Yeah, again Imran has hit that towards that mid wicket region which is vacant, and the ball is just plugged into the grass. He's operating with a long on and a long off. As that's been played towards the mid-wicket region, another dot ball. A good start from Sohail Qazi.
Trying too hard, Imran Odi. So far, 3 runs in 4 deliveries. Brilliant, brilliant bowling. There's an appeal for caught behind. Denied by the umpire. Not at all convinced.
The umpire has been brought into the game in the first over of the inning. As we see that wide Yorker from Sohail Qazi. It doesn't look like he was anywhere near the ball, Imran. So good decision by the umpire. And that's been hit towards the deep mid-wicket area. Oh, what a chance. And Saqlain Haider has done very well to get to that ball, but he has not been able to hold on to it.
A big heave by Imran Odi, and what an effort by Saqlain Haider. With that couple of runs, score moves to 5 after the end of over number 1.
Mazhar Hussain has been brought into the bowling. 1 wicket in his 4 games at an economy of 12, an average of 84. He'd want to better that.
All-rounder Mazhar Hussain comes to bowl the second over of this innings. On strike, Wajid Khan, the danger Wajid Khan. Full toss delivery. Fumble by Mazhar resulted in an easy single. The power play is a crucial juncture for both the teams, Khaiz bhai. It all depends on how many runs they will get in this over. Wickets is not a problem as of now for defenders.
We can see a minor change being made to the field. The mid-wicket is being sent back and there is a long off. He's bowling with a 5-4 field and he's getting that ball to swing a little bit. And it's a good ploy to have that long off operating on the boundary. Oh, Imran's hit that up and it's landed in no man's land. He's very lucky, Imran, there, as they've run through for a single.
Lucky enough to be out there, falling in no man's land. Still, no boundary has been conceded in 8 deliveries. Wajid Khan looking for that odd boundary. Brilliantly bowled into the block hole, driven straight towards the captain, Vinan Nair. Very impressed by the field setup of Captain Vinan Nair.
Yeah, he's got a long on and a mid-wicket to Wajid Khan. And that's another very well bowled delivery. Very well fielded by the mid-off fielder. And they've run through for another single. So very good start to VTAC Volts' innings. They've kept both Imran and Wajid Khan under control and quiet for these 2 power play overs. And Imran's hit that high in the air. There's a fielder getting under it. And he's taken a brilliant catch. That was a difficult chance. And Sohail Qazi, he's bowled that wonderful first over and backed it up with a good catch as Imran Odi walks back to the pavilion.
The pressure and the frustration got this shot of Imran Odi. It was miles up in the air, but cool as cucumber. Sohail Qazi taking a well-judged catch, walks back. Imran Odi just made 5 runs, and what a breakthrough. 8 for 1 after 1.5 overs.
And that brings Suleiman Butt to the crease. And this is an ideal start for VTAC Volts. They've got the prize wicket of Imran Odi. They've conceded very little runs in the power play overs. They're defending a below par score, so they would need their fielders and the bowlers to back the team up to be able to defend a low target. So they've started off well. And with the likes of Darshan Pagrani and a couple of the other spinners to come in, this is going to be an interesting game. Oh, that's a misfield. Very poor. He's just let that through his hands. And they've run through for a single as the second over comes to a close with defenders 9 for 1.
They have done pretty well in the power play. The bowlers of VTAC Wolves getting rid of Imran Odi. It will be interesting to see, have they taken the floating power play? No, I don't think so. Sohail Qazi continues. Goes big this time over the extra cover. Fielder far away. But once again, the slow outfield helping VTAC Wolves. Suleiman Khalid. Lofted shot. Veera Pandian coming all the way from long off to field. Couple of runs has been added to the total.
And we see that ball plugging into the ground again, and it's not traveling. And you wonder if it was a good ploy to actually, that's been hit for a maximum. He did not time that, but he's hit that with a lot of power as Suleiman Butt gets underway with his first maximum.
It was in his arc and sent out of the park by Suleiman, but poor bowling, I would say, by Sohail Qazi. You have bowled really well in the power play. Now this is the time. You need to put more pressure on the defenders, CC's batters. Suleiman, I beg your pardon, moves to 9 of just 3 deliveries, looking dangerous out in the middle. Sohail Qazi. This time it was drifting down the leg. Single has been taken and a leg bye awarded by the umpire.
Yeah, he's missed out on that one. Just a little bit of a trickle or a glance, and that ball would have travelled towards that fine leg area, which is, with the fine leg fielder in the circle. And so El Qazi is bowling well. And again, perhaps he needs to mix it up a little bit and not give the batsman too much pace to work with. And Wajid's hit that towards the deep mid-wicket area. When he hits the ball, it stays hit. It's also a no ball. So he's conceded a 6 off a no ball with a free hit coming up. And Wajid will have the license to swing his arms.
He missed the trick here, Vinan Nair. Went with Sohail Qazi. Expensive over 6. And top of that, it's a no ball. The danger man Wajid Khan will be facing the free hit delivery and driven down the ground. This is a better line and length to bowl at this point of time. Still they are in the game. They need a couple of more wickets. The overs of Vinan Nair and Saklen Haider would matter a lot for VTAC Wolves.
I'd like to see them bring their spinners in a little bit earlier. Suleiman has hit that with a lot of power, just a flick of the wrists, and it's gone over the mid-wicket boundary for another 6.
What an over for defender CC, and bulk of the runs have been scored by Suleiman, but flick of the wrist, a maximum from the blade of Suleiman Khalid, but poor bowling by Sohail Qazi continues. Smart thinking. You got those maximums on the last delivery, just nudged towards the short third man region. With that single, over comes to an end. 3 gone, 33 for 1.
Look at the defender's batting card. Imran Odi fell early, 5 of 6 balls. Wajid has started off with a bang, 10 of 7, and Suleiman Butt has hit those 2 huge maximums and is 16 of 6. 33 for 1 at the end of 3. And I was just having a look at some of VTAC's Volt stats. 15 out of their 23 wickets have been taken by spinners. So I'm again wondering why they've waited 3 overs, or why they've waited for that 3rd over before they bring in a spinner. Darshan Pagrani is their top wicket taker, along with Sharon Pinto, Sakleen Haider, and Vinan Nair. So they have 3 of those bowlers bowling, along with Muzammil, who's opened the bowling for them in the majority of the games. Well, that's a very well bowled Googly, who's been hit towards that cover fielder, and they've run through for a single.
It'll be tough for them to recover from here. VTAC Wolves, the previous over of Sohail Qazi, bought defender CC back in this match. Wajid Khan on 10 and Suleiman Khalid Butt batting on 17. Sharon Pinto, Vinan Nair, the pick of the bowlers in the last game for VTAC Wolves.
It's very, very well bowled. Muzammil, a brilliant googly. He got bounce and turn. And that's where again my question to some of the sides come in. If the bulk of your wicket taking is being done by your spinners, why do you need to bowl those fast bowlers? As Wajid has hit that over the bowler's head for a maximum. And that's fine. I mean, a batsman like Wajid will get runs off you, but if you know that your best bowlers are your spinners, you bank on your best bowlers.
Rightly said. The trick missed by the captain Vinan Nair, looking dangerous. Wajid Khan stepping down, and this time he got better off Wajid Khan. Muzammil, googly, stepping down and completely misses. A brilliant wicket-keeping work by Sheridan.
And again, that's brilliantly bowled. Enticed Wajid Khan to come down the track. And that googly, along with his bounce, has deceived Wajid Khan. And he's walking back to the dugout for 16 of 9 balls. 5 of 6 balls, pardon me. 16 of 9 balls. And defenders have lost their 2nd wicket now at 40.
Comes in the left-hand batter Salman Babar and Farhan Babar, I beg your pardon. And by watching Farhan Babar, takes me down to my memory lane. 2015, 2014, I believe, the golden days.
Yes, I still remember the Chargers and Interface and Dubai Hawks and all those games in the muddy, sandy grounds of Ajman during Ramadan night tournaments. It was a very, very good time for all of us. Oh, that's close. That's close, and he's given him first ball. Muzammil has dismissed Farhan Babar, and the batsman does not look very happy. He stood his ground. That pitched in line, and it was going to hit leg stump. So very good decision by the umpire. And Farhan Babar has to walk back to the dugout without any score against his name. And the defenders are now in a little bit of trouble at 40 for 3.
Goes out Farhan Babar and comes Salman Babar. Hat-trick delivery. Muzammil.
Well, that's very well fielded, but a poor delivery on a hat-trick ball from Muzammil. It should have darted that towards the stumps or made the batsman play, trying to attack the stumps, as the fourth over comes to a close and defenders are 40 for 3. So look at the VTAC World's bowling card. Suhail Qazi, expensive in his second over, bowled a brilliant first over. 28 is conceded for in his 2-over spell. Mazhar Hussain, 1 wicket for 4 runs off his 1 over. And Muzammil Qasim, who's come in and taken those 2 big wickets in the 1 over he's bowled, conceding 7 runs.
Still a 50-50 situation. A recovery. They got that couple of wickets in the previous over, and comes in the captain, the experienced Vinan Nair.
And I like this change. I like the fact that he's brought him on. I don't think he should have bowled Suhail Qazi for that second over. The bulk of your wickets as VTAC Volts have been taken by the spinners, as we have a look at Vinan's stats for the tournament. 3 wickets in 2 innings, 7.5 economy rate at an average of 10. So, your best bowlers, if you've got your best bowlers and they're spinners, you bring them on as early as you can to involve them in the game. And that has borne good result through Muzammil's 2 wickets. And that's a wide delivery. It was half a chance. I think it fell short of Muzammil. But again, a very, very wide first up delivery. A long hop that should have been put away by Suleiman Butt. Oh, that's a drop chance, I believe. That was hit very hard by Suleiman Butt. Oh, Fahad Abu Sher, what have you done here? These chances need to be taken. And that's another very good delivery. He's bowling to his field and he's troubling the batsman. That's 3 dot balls in a row with a chance conceded. A little bit of pressure on the defenders.
Poor fielding. At last he connects. There was a chance. Fielder and the long on completely misses the sight of the delivery, which resulted in a boundary. It was Saqlain Haider.
Well, he did not time that. And Sakleen looked like he was in two minds on whether to go for the catch or protect the boundary. He ended up doing neither. And Suleiman has hit that towards long on. That's straight in the hands, and it's been dropped again by Sakleen. That's a very, very poor effort.
Not at all acceptable by the standards of Haider. Brilliant over comes to an end. Just 5 runs, 5 gone, 45 for 3.
And replacing me in the comm box will be the wonderful Amitabh Bachchan voice alike, Abdurrahman Bhatt.
King of social media. And
Thank you, Kais Farooq.
it's Abdul Rahman, and he'll be joined by multi-talented Shoaib Ahmed. I would say both are multi-talented. It's ABD and Shoaib Ahmed. One leg spinner and the other one is a left-arm fast bowler.
Well, thank you so much, Mudassir and Kais. Clearly, it's too late in the night for both of you. 45 for 3, the defenders. 5 overs done. Suleiman Khalid Bhatt. Will this be another chance? Yes, it is. Finally, they have taken a catch. 22 of 12 for Suleiman Khalid. Muzammil strikes again. 3 wickets for him. What a way to welcome Shoaib Ahmed into the comm box.
Yes, we've come in the comm box and a catch has been taken. Mazhar takes that catch, and that's the end of an entertaining inning from Suleiman Bhatt. 22 of 13. Defender CCR 45 for 4.
There's Rizwan Amanat coming into bat. Along with Salman Babar, 2 new batsmen at the crease. And Muzammil Qasim is enjoying himself against the left-handers. Just the 5 runs in the tournament so far for Rizwan Amanat. They need a lot more from him. The Defenders Cricket Club. 41 needed of 29 deliveries. You still say Defenders are the favourite from here. But a couple of wickets more and things could get very interesting. A slip in place. Talk about confidence from VTAC. Vinan Nair, the captain, putting the pressure.
Oh, and the ball just lands in front of the slip fielder. I would have loved to see Muzammil bowling her over the wicket and getting that angle and then the googly. That would have definitely carried.
Well, the problem with the left-handers facing him are they think the ball is going to come in, but then that ball pitches and turns away. His stock delivery, the googly. Muzammil Qasim, what a day he's having. 3 wickets for just the 7 runs. He played in the air, down to long on. And he's a lovely guy, Muzammil. Having a conversation with him. And he was saying the only batsmen who hits me for runs are the ones that have kept at my bowling because they know exactly what I'm doing. A new batsman just thinks that I'm a leg spinner and the ball comes in at pace. He's very quick, tall leg spinner.
Well, he's actually a wrist off spinner.
I stand corrected as always, Shoaib Ahmed. Thank you so much.
Gets that googly again. No foot movement from Salman. Just relies on his instincts and plays it straight to short covers. A dot ball to end the over. 6 overs have been bowled. Muzammil's spell has been one that was a special performance. 46 for 4.
Take Mazhar mid-wicket. Take Mazhar mid-wicket. Muzi this side. His hand is hurt. He won't catch the ball. Mazi! Tu jao udhar. Muzi is taraf aaja.
Viran Nair bringing in the off spinner. He's gone for 12 and over, but he's picked up the 5 wickets. And they want wickets from him. That's why the off spinner is coming with Rizwan Amanat batting. Outside off stump and turning away. Oh, given is wide. Well, a late decision by the umpire, and I have to say that it is a very harsh call, Shoaib Ahmed.
I'll have to agree on that with you, Abdur Rahman. That was unlucky for Sakle and Heather. This time he gets it even closer. And look at that. Rizwan trying to heave that towards the onside, towards the long on and mid-wicket. What he can do is play an inside-out shot. Shuffling. Goes up in the air. This time he's played it towards extra cover and clears the fielder. That's a good shot. Gets 6 runs.
Well, Shoaib Ahmed, the Nostradamus strikes again. He was asking for that extra cover drive. And it wasn't just a drive. It was a full-blooded shot. Power behind that. Not easy to clear that boundary, but he's done that over the fielder. Was a chance, but he was very close to the rope. I don't think he had the control to bring that ball in. So 1 dot ball, a wide and a 6. What will Rizwan Amana do here? Walking across his stumps, again goes for that drive.
Catch and release.
Along the carpet, just a single. Oh, pushing for 2. That would have been suicidal.
That was a much better shot from Rizwan. A lot of control on that. Played it along the carpet and got that 1 run. 8 runs in the 3 deliveries. Saklen can bring VTAC bowls in the game. If he can get a few wickets here. Vinan, the captain.
Oh, going for the leg spinner against the right-hander. Slight fumble there. Well, shades of Liam Livingston. Off spin to the left-hander, leg spin to the right-hander, taking the ball away from both. He landed it perfectly. Oh, it's in the air. This could be a big wicket, a big moment in the game. And he's caught it. Well, he's not learned Rizwan Amanat. Played 2 very good looking shots through cover, but trying to drag that ball towards mid-wicket. And that was a recipe for disaster. Saklen Haider strikes. What a bowling change by the captain.
That was a good ball as well. Landed it just at the right area. Got the turn. And, well, he took that catch and he didn't celebrate. I thought he felt that it was a free hit. Arman. But Rizwan Amanat walking out 8 of 8. Defenders 5-5 for 5.
क्रॉसिंग का नहीं है अभी नहीं
Well, Saklen walks in. Another hard-hitting batsman. The defender CC chock-a-block with 6 hitters.
let's go.
But there has to be some method to this madness. You have the runs, 8 of the over so far. Needing just 30. can take a single or at least play it along the carpet, try to get a boundary. Especially when you've played that extra cover drive and gotten a 6. Why would you drag that towards mid-wicket?
Catch!
Hit very straight by Saklan. And good fielding there by Yuvraj. Just a single, poor running as well. Well, this is going to be a very exciting chase now.
End of the over. 7 overs, 56 for 5. 30 more needed in 18 deliveries.
Well, bowling card, Sohail Qazi going for 28 of 2. Mazhar Hussain just the 1 over. Muzammil Qasim 8 runs and 3 wickets. Vinan Nair, the hat-trick hero, just the 5 runs in his over as well. So the question is, who will bowl the last 3? Will he stick to these bowlers, Vinan, or bring in another new bowler?
Well, I think it's going to be these 5 bowlers bowling the 10 overs. 1 over from Mazhar Hussain. He can vary the pace on the delivery. He's a smart bowler. It's the captain, Vinan, who's brought himself into the attack. Right call. Got a hat-trick in the previous game. Starts off with a dot ball. Flatter and quicker outside off.
Well, it's a good delivery. And Salman Babar just having a quick check with the umpire. That was well within the tram lines. Starts off well. Every dot ball just adding pressure. Inside out over cover this time. They have a fielder there. Oh, it's a good effort. Darshan Pagrani got a hand to it. He's done really well. What a wicket this would have been.
Yeah, I think first of all it was good field placement. Got that extra cover on the boundary ropes. Good try. Good try. Poor delivery to Salman. He's played that over square leg and that's gone the distance. 6 important runs from the bat of Salman.
Well, Vinan Nair trying something that he doesn't do very often. Instead of targeting the pads, going for that quicker off spinner. A change of action. And usually those balls don't land where you want them to. Ask me, I've tried that a million times. But what a moment to get a 6. Salman Babar, he's been in there for the 4 deliveries. Just the 1 run before that. 7 of 5 now. Much better this in the air, but it's over the fielder. A 6 and a 4. Salman Babar guiding this chase now.
Well, I think Vinan has just missed a trick here. He's feeding Salman Babar with some quicker, flatter deliveries. That's not what is needed. You could have flighted the ball, given the ball a lot of air because the pressure is on the batter to hit a few big hits. Why offer them the pace?
Absolutely. And then, just to add insult to injury, a wide apologizes to Sheridan. Gentleman, Vinan Nair. That's better, much better. Floating delivery. And they're going for 2. This could be a suicidal run. No, very poor throw. Salman Babar, not the quickest between the stumps. And Arman had an opportunity to get a run out here. That would have been a crushing blow to defenders. 16 needed off 13. Oh, the last ball of the over, the best of the lot, a dot ball to finish. But he's changed the equation here. Salman Babar scoring 13 in the over. Defenders now 70 for 5. They need 16 of 12 deliveries. It could be anyone's game. The last 2 overs to go. And giving me company in the com box, Mudassir Ali. Mazhar Hussain, just the 4 runs in his first over. Can he bowl a similar over here? Leave 12-13 in the last over. A full toss down to mid-wicket. Not going to get 2. Salman Babar wants to keep strike. This is getting very close now, Mudassir.
It's all about the nerves from here on. Mazhar brought back into the attack. 15 needed of 11 deliveries. Salman Babar, the dangerous Salman Babar on strike.
Oh, given weight, and it's over. The cover fielder, what a shot. At first sight, I didn't think he middled that, got the toe of the bat, but he's so powerful, so strong. Salman Babar that's gone in the air over the cover fielder for a maximum. Well, that should settle the game there. That should settle the nerves as well. 9 needed now of 10. What a cameo this from Salman.
Poor bowling by Mazhar. Trying to bowl that Yorker. Bowl the cutters. Bowl the slower ones. You need a wicket here.
Oh, hit in the air. Could this be a catch? No. No drama. Run out opportunity on both ends. And in the end, they are safe. Everything happening on that delivery. The dugout of the defenders now look slightly calmer. Salman Babar, what a knock. 21 of just 10 deliveries. He was 1 of 4 before he got that 6. Directed would have had Saklan. On the other end as well. That's the one Mudassir Ali was asking for, the slower cutter. He bowls a few when he plays Mr. Mudassir Ali. Right arm over the wicket, medium fast. Just missing the stumps by a whisker.
I forgot when was the last time I bowled the quicker one.
Goes for a slower delivery early on the pull shot. A chance for a run out. And he misses. Well, Salman Babar had given up for some reason. And a direct hit would have had it. Heated, animated conversation going on between the two. He didn't have any idea where the ball was. Went for the run. Gave up. No attempt to dive or get into the crease. And Saklan is adding pressure on himself. Plays a dot ball. Well, it's 6 needed of the last over. Anything can happen. Fasten your seat belts. This is going to be a close game. Defenders 80 for 5 in 9 overs.
मुझे मुझे आजा आजा सीधा बस यस
Well, it might be a gamble, tactical change, but a leg spinner coming into bowl, Darshan Pagrani. And could he have the first wicket or this the match? No, it is. They needed just the one ball against Darshan Pagrani. Salman Babar, I've seen that happen a million times in my lifetime. Stand and deliver stuff. It's a maximum. No need to check with the third umpire. What a hit. All brute force. I have no idea what they're checking because the ball is already outside the park. And defenders have scratched through for a victory thanks to that man, Salman Babar, finishing it off with a 6. What a cameo by the young man.
At one stage, they were in deep, deep trouble. Then comes Salman Babar, rescues his team tonight. Clean hitting. A couple of fielding errors helping defender CC to win this match.
Well, a very good fight back from VTAC Waltz. 86 was never going to be enough, but they made a fist of the game. And it was Vinan Nair who got hit for a maximum. That flick over square leg. Defender CC winning the game by 5 wickets. And the VTAC Waltz, well, just falling a bit short. Yasser Marvi will be a relieved man. Rizwan Amanat will be a relieved man. That wicket he threw away. So that's the scorecard. Imran Odi 5 of 6. Wajid 16 of 10. Suleiman Khalid came in and played a blinder 22 of 13. Farhan Babar, first ball duck. Muzammil, the record in chief, he was on a hat-trick. And then Salman Babar, 28 of 13 deliveries. What a knock under pressure. Sohail Qazi going for a lot of runs in his 2 overs, 28. Mazhar Hussain, 14 in his 2. He had given away 3 before that. Muzammil Qasim, the pick of the bowlers, 3 for 8 with 9 dot balls. Vinan Nair, a poor last over from him, 13 given in that. And that is what set the momentum. Saqlain Haider did give 10 but picked up a wicket. And Darshan Pagrani, well, he just had to bowl that one delivery. Was Salman Babar with the finish for the defenders. Quick look at the highlights. It started off really well for the VTAC Waltz. They picked up wickets in the first over. Sohail Qazi, well, Sulaiman Khalid took a liking to that medium pace, hitting him for a 6. Wajid Khan as well. Slot bowling. Some good batting. Then Muzammil Qasim came in and he picked up Wajid Khan and Farhan Babar on back-to-back deliveries. Vinan Nair came into bowl as well. Just conceded that one boundary because of a misfield. And then he fell to Muzammil Qasim. Good catch taken by Mazhar. Rizwan Amanat started off well. A 6 over cover. And then fell trying to heave that towards mid-wicket. A good catch taken by Arman. That was the game-changing 6 for me. Salman Babar playing it over square leg. And then that slash over point going for 4. The tone was set. Took a liking to Mazhar Hussain. 6 over cover, and then the last ball as well. Hit straight down the ground for a maximum to finish off the game in style for the Defenders Cricket Club. Oh, match summary there. VTAC was 85 in the first 10 overs. Yuvraj Barwa took his time but scored a good 30. Veera Pandian 20 of 12. Saqib Manchar 2 wickets for him. And then in the run chase, defenders thanks to Salman Babar unbeaten in 28 of 13. And Sulaiman Khalid 22 of 13 chasing it down. Muzammil Qasim picking up 3 wickets but unable to get VTAC Waltz through the line. Defenders winning by 5 wickets. Well, let's go down to the presentation party. We've got Kais Farooq, who's won the man of the match.
It's time for the post-match presentation for the game between VTAC Wolves and Defender CC. VTAC Wolves were batting first and they scored 85 runs in their 10 overs for the loss of 6 wickets, and we all felt that it was a below par score. Defenders, however, started on a rocky note. They lost a few quick wickets, but in the end managed to get that score after losing 6 wickets and getting those 2 points on the table as well, winning the game by 5 wickets. Now, the player of the match, of course, it's going to be Salman Babar from Defender CC. He scored 28 runs in 13 deliveries, and he'll be handed over the player of the match memento by Mr. Kais Farooq, ex-UAE cricketer and also the member of the Dubai Cricket Council. Thank you, Kais. Salman, congratulations. Happy with the performance?
Yes, Alhamdulillah. Very happy with the performance. After a long time, batted first time in the tournament, so just tried to play my own game.
Yeah, we saw you bowling as well. We know you like enjoying batting more. But tell us the experience of bowling in a shorter format like this.
Yeah, just in this format, in T10 especially, you just need to go mostly. I go for the Yorkers, try to bowl as much Yorkers I can, but tried my best to bowl as gave less score as possible. So, like 10 runs, 12 runs is fine for in 1 over 40-10.
Playing against VTAC Wolves, chasing a target, it was a tricky situation. What was going through your mind when batting out there?
I just wanted to be there as a senior, so just was trying to get few singles, and then later on, ball was coming on my bat, so just tried to finish, gave my best, and tried to finish the game.
Well done, Salman, and all the best.
Thank you.
That was the player of the match, Salman Babar, of course scoring 28 runs in 13 deliveries. That's it from the post-match presentation, but before we let you go, let's head back to our gentleman in the com box.
Thank you, Shoaib Ahmed. Kes Farooq handing out the prize. Inter Globe Marine winning the first game against DCC Starlets, match number 19 by 6 wickets. Then IGM winning the second game as well by 6 wickets against Liari Kings. And the final match, Defenders winning by 5 wickets against VTAC Wolves. What a day of cricket we've had here at the fan code DCC X10. The points table shifting dynamically now. Defenders move on to the second slot after that victory. DCC Starlets at number 3. VTAC Wolves 2 wins to them, almost had the third today. 4 points, and Liari Kings still to get off the mark, 5 in 5 losses. And 11 A's top the Group B with 6 points. Future Mattress 3 games, just the 4 points for them. Kolata Chocolates 4 points. Pacific Group just a 1 win so far in 3, and 7 District have only played 1 match and yet to get off the mark. Well, we will be back tomorrow. It's a late evening start at 8 p.m. for the first game. It's going to be a crackerjack. 7 Districts will play 11 A's. Bottom of the table versus the top. Future Mattress will play Pacific Group. Well, that's going to be an exciting encounter at 10 o'clock. And then the midnight game is going to be IGM Interglobe Marine against VTAC Wolves. Well, it's going to be one exciting day of cricket tomorrow. That is us signing off from the con box. Thank you for watching the fan code DCC X10 live from the 7th Stadium. It's a good evening to all of you.